Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to 2018 Chinese Festival, New Zealand. My name is Lola, and I'm very happy to be the hostess for tonight. On behalf of Mr. Robin Wong, the President of CCA New Zealand Chinese Culture Association, I would like to give the warmest welcome to all of you present tonight. And tonight, we are happy to have with us many important guests. Let's welcome onto the stage Deputy Consul of People's Republic of China in Christchurch, Mr. Chun Seng-gong. Labour Party MP, Home Dr. Megan Woods. National Party MP, Home Nikki Wagner. National Party MP, Mr. Jen Yang. Christchurch City Council Councillor, Mr. Jimmy Chen. Welcome. And we would also like to express our welcome to other important guests who are present here tonight. Ms. Candy Zhao, Diversity and Engagement Advisor, Office of Ethnic Communities, Department of Internal Affairs. Mr. Fraser Goodwin, John Chen from New Zealand China Friendship Society, Christchurch branch, and Mr. Bong Hong from Robama, New Zealand, and all the community leaders and friends. Thanks for coming. And now our honorable guests will share a few words with us. First of all, let's welcome Mr. Chun Seng-gong to give us a speech.
尊敬的王志平主席，因为有客人，所以请我用英文讲。Honorable Minister Megan Woods, Honorable Member of the Parliament Nikki Wagner, and Yang Jian 先生, Jimmy Chen, the representatives of the Mayor, Councillor of the Christchurch City Council, Candy Wu, Ethnic Affairs Advisor of the Department of International Affairs, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, 还有记者先生，各位晚上好。With the coming of the September, there are quite a number of festivals. In China, the day after tomorrow is the Teachers' Day. So we'd like here to express our sincere thanks to the teachers, both my teacher and the Kiwi teachers. September 24th is the Mid-Autumn Day in the North Sphere of the Earth. But not here, it's the mid-spring, I hope. And the 1st of October, the end of this month, is our Chinese National Day. And I also think that today's Chinese Cultural Festival in New Zealand, organized by the Chinese Cultural Association, is also a big event. Now, first of all, on behalf of the Chinese Consulate General, we'd like to express our warmest congratulations to the CAAC and the Chairman Robin Wong. It's I think it's a very good kick-off time to celebrations of all those events. In the past 15 years, the CAAC contributes all its efforts to promote Chinese culture in the Southland of New Zealand. They bring the Chinese artists and Chinese culture here. So the CAAC is really act as a go-between between the Chinese and the multicultural in New Zealand. So your efforts play an important role for the integration of the Chinese community into the local culture and the social life. In the past 15 years, the annual CACF has become one of the well-known local cultural spotlight. CCF shows its excellent cultural products to local people every year. In the meanwhile, it obtains the trust and the support from them. Homeland Show set up a good example for all this. So it is our common interest to push forward the understanding and the acceptance between the different people and the culture. So wish the Homeland Show tonight a great success. 希望大会 希望这次演出获得巨大成功。谢谢。
Thank you very much. Next, let's welcome Labour Party MP, Hon Dr. Megan Woods.
你好，大家好. It's wonderful to be here with you tonight. I'd like to acknowledge the distinguished guests on the stage. It's an honour to share it with each of you. I'd also like to bring you the apologies of Raymond Ho, a Labour MP who cannot be here tonight because he has commitments in Auckland. I also very much want to bring you tonight the greetings of our Prime Minister, Jacinda Ardern. It is wonderful to be here tonight to celebrate this wonderful New Zealand-China relationship that we have. Here in Christchurch last year, we celebrated the life of Rebi Ali, a name that is a household name in New Zealand and in China, and a wonderful symbol of the friendship that exists between our countries. We can be especially proud of significant milestones as we look back, and I was just saying to the Consul General that it's a birthday this year, a significant birthday. 10 years since we signed the China Free Trade Agreement, and I know that's something that the Honourable Phil Goff is immensely proud of as his time as the Minister for Trade. But it goes back further than that. In 1972, when Labour Prime Minister Norman Kirk established diplomatic relationship with China, and we were one of the first countries in the world to do that. And then in 2005, when Labour Prime Minister Helen Clark apologised for historic discriminations brought on by the poll tax in New Zealand and set a new course for the relationship into the 21st century for Chinese people in New Zealand. Of course, next year we're all looking forward to it being the year of the New Zealand-China Year of Tourism. And I know that many of you will probably have family and friends who come here. I'm personally looking forward to heading off to China next week for some ministerial visits and look forward to the friendships that I will forge there. But it's not just the government milestones that we're here to enjoy tonight. It's about the people and what each and every one of you in this room bring to that relationship. And I want to give you my thanks for that. I want to acknowledge and thank the organisers of this wonderful festival. It's hard to imagine that this is 14 years that this has been going. It is quite a feat, and it has made such a significant contribution to multiculturalism in our city, Christchurch, and in strengthening that. So thank you to the Chinese community for the social, for the cultural, and for the economic benefits and contributions that you make to our city here in Christchurch. Ni hao.
Thank you very much. And next we will have National Party MP, Ho Nikki Wagner. Ni hao. Kia ora. Good evening, everyone. Wonderful to have so many distinguished guests in the audience, and I'd like to recognise all of you, the distinguished guests on the stage, but also everyone who's been involved in this event and putting this show on. This is the 15th Chinese festival, and I think it's become a really important part of our community. Every year we look forward to it, we enjoy it, and tonight's going to be no exception. I'd like to bring the best wishes from our leader, Simon Bridges. He really enjoys these sorts of events, and John Young, who's with us here, has been in Tauranga with Chinese events today with him. You know, it's really interesting. We've had a Chinese community in Christchurch since 1850. The first Chinese people came here for the gold rushes. They came through Christchurch and they came through Dunedin. And the interesting thing is now that when I was a child, Christchurch was a pretty bland sort of community. We could almost say it was a little bit pale. And as I was a teenager, I thought it was a bit stale too. And so I've had the privilege over the last
few years of seeing this community become far more diverse, far more exciting, far more vibrant, and to have these sorts of events, people like you in our community, has made Christchurch a much richer place. And it's hard to believe that now there are 180 different ethnicities in Christchurch. And so I think that's about 180 different ways that people can say, we love Christchurch. And so I've been practicing it in Chinese, but you've got to help me, okay? Woman, Lirai, Ji Du Chen. We're going to have a fabulous night tonight. Thank you for coming. Thank you particularly to the Chinese Culture Association and Robert Wang for all the work that team has done for 15 shows, and we're really going to celebrate and appreciate it tonight. Kia ora.
Thank you very much. And next, we will invite Mr. Zhang Yang to give us a speech.
The 24th of this month is the Moon Festival. So here I wish all of you a happy Moon Festival. 中秋节快乐. Just as Nikki just said, I was in Tauranga this morning celebrating the Moon Festival in Tauranga. Our leader, the Honourable Simon Bridges, was there. He is the local MP. But here in Christchurch, I could see so many friends here. Now, first of all, Robin Wong, I have been to this event, annual event, a couple of times. So every time I enjoy the performance here. It's always high quality performance. So I congratulate Robin and also the Chinese Culture Association for organizing this. And I believe this will be another great success. Now in Tauranga, I cut the moon cake, but I didn't have a chance to taste the moon cake because it was grabbed by all the audience crowd. And I can tell you, hundreds of people were there. Many of them were non-Chinese, but people from non-Chinese community, Europeans, many. So it's good to see them tasting Chinese moon cake. So they were tasting Chinese culture. So here we are tasting Chinese culture in a different way by watching the high quality performance with Chinese elements. So it's important for us to celebrate the Chinese culture here because New Zealand is genuinely a multicultural society. As Nick has just said, also Megan also mentioned, it's genuinely multicultural society. So we are proud to be a part of the multicultural society. I haven't seen the census data this year. However, I understand in New Zealand, there are well over 200,000 Chinese in New Zealand. It's a big community, but it's a big community in a big family. So I'm very pleased to see people from different ethnic backgrounds are here today. So I believe you are going to enjoy tonight, and I wish the event a great success. 谢谢.
And last but not the least, let's welcome Mr. Jimmy Chen to give us a speech.
Thank you. Katangi te titi, katangi te kaka, katangi to aho, ti he mariola. Lo mai haile mai, ina iwi, ina mana, ina leo, kiwa koto, tena koto, tena koto, tena koto katoa. Kiwa koto, 안녕 하세요, ni hao, ne ho, ni ho, konnichiwa, namaste, buenas tardes. 讨论黄辣吧，不啦，阿佑国文，少烂马布海，Guten Tag，Good evening, ladies and gentlemen， 大家晚上好，中秋节快乐。My name is Jimmy Chen. I'm a Christchurch City Councillor. It's my great pleasure on behalf of Mayor Lian Dazio and the City Council to attend the opening ceremony of the 2018 Chinese Festival in the Homeland Show. I would like to take this opportunity to particularly acknowledge that Robin is my good friend. for he and his team for organize Chinese festival. My understanding this time is 15 times, and the Homeland Show for 5 times. So they have done the excellent job. So everyone, please give them a round of applause. Also, I would like to acknowledge on stage all the VIPs, but it's not individually. Just only welcome you to Christchurch, particularly Dr. Yang Jian. Okay. Yeah. As you are aware, on the last Wednesday, Christchurch City Council, we organized a particular event for the 1-year celebration of launch, the Christchurch Multicultural Strategy. And also we received the Community Services Excellence Award from the New Zealand Federation Multicultural Council in recognition that Christchurch become the first city we established and launched this multicultural strategy. And also this strategy, one aspect to give every person in Christchurch feels a sense of belonging. The other one, this strategy is a commitment by the council, giving everyone an equal opportunity to access council's services, resources, as well as participating in the decision-making process. And also one of the council's key community outcome is to value, embrace, and foster cultural diversity in Christchurch. Tonight, my understanding, we have excellent Chinese cultural performance, but we did have Indian culture and Russian cultural performance. So that's really the multicultural performance. So we look forward to watch the excellent performance. Last but not least, I wish tonight's event a big success. I also wish everyone here enjoyable evening. Thank you. 谢谢各位.
Thank you very much. Thanks to all the wonderful speech. Now let's welcome Mr. Chun Sung-guo to announce the opening of 2018 Chinese Festival New Zealand.
谢谢代表总领馆，非常高兴宣布第15届中国Chinese Cultural Festival 开始。It's my honor to declare the commencement of the 15th Chinese Cultural Festival. Thank you very much.
To cut the ribbons for us. Thank you. Please cut the ribbon now. Thank you very much. Let's give them a warm applause for this. Especially grateful for all the support and sponsorship for 2018 Chinese Festival of New Zealand. Without your help, we could not have made this happen. Our sincere appreciation goes to Consulate General of People's Republic of China in Christchurch, Christchurch City Council, Mainland Foundation, Reta Foundation, the Southern Trust, First Sovereign Trust, and COGS, the Office of Ethnic Communities, and a United Overseas Study Group of New Zealand. Chinese Festival has a history of 15 years, and over the years it has gained greater reputation and popularity. And tonight, we want to present you the greatest show, the multicultural and multimedia show, Homeland. Let's enjoy.